everybody. My name is Henry Tenby, for those of you that don't know me. This is the Airliners Live Vancouver show. It's our regular Thursday show. It's 11 o'clock in the morning here in Vancouver, Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time in the UK. And it is a lovely day. Gentle breeze. We're on runway 26 operations today. We're on our north side location, so we're viewing the airport to the south of us, and we're able to see the north side of the terminal complex. So I'm going to be here with you for the next few hours, and it's shaping up to be a very nice and exciting morning. I'm very happy to be here. I just feel great. So I hope you guys feel good too. Grab your dinner, your breakfast, your lunch, and welcome to the show, guys. Let's get to it. And I'm just climbing in behind my seat here, and our first landing is right here. Just have to have a look, set up for that. Air Canada, looks like an Air Canada Max. Indeed, our first landing of the show. Nice. Spoilers up. Looks like, yeah, he missed the Lima taxiway, so he's going to roll out right to the end. Yeah, he's going right, almost to the end there. The second taxiway he's taking. Little bit of squeaky brake action. So hey, welcome to the show, guys. Hello, Sam Hockady and Paul Brooks. And let's have a look here. Hello from Birmingham, Wayne. Good evening, everybody. Loopy, looks like everybody's here with all our regulars. Good to see. And the casual Airbus supporter is joining us. Okay, well, we've got another arrival here in very short order. So if you guys want to chime in as to what the aircraft are, isn't that because we're backlit? There we go. That popped. Now, it looks like out on a pond to me. It's nice. Beautiful. The Star Alliance colors. Let's get up nice and close there for some wing wobble. As she rolls out, probably she'll go right to the very end. I don't even know if she'll take the second high. Yeah, she's taking the second high-speed taxiway there. So then I like that view there with the spoilers up. They'll store the spoilers momentarily. So yeah, that was our Al Nippon arriving ANA service from Narita. That's the Al Nippon 136, a regular performer here at YVR. So yeah, there's just beyond the Sea Island area here where the airport is the ocean, Strait of Georgia, and on the other side is Vancouver Island. Not too far away from here, actually. Actually, we're a bit tight there. And we've got another lander here, guys, so I'm going to get in position for that. They're coming at us fast and furious. Our next is another wide-body. It's the Air Canada 105 from Toronto. It's a 777, so let's just move around to get ourselves in position for that. And we'll bring on the radios as well. There he is. Air Canada triple.
Extra 304 requesting direct delivery.
Let's have a look at the spoilers there, earning their keep. High-speed braking. As she rolls out, just beautiful landing on a beautiful day. Yeah, I never get tired of watching these heavy aircraft roll out. I mean, it looks so easy, of course, but you know, as those of you that are pilots know, if it's not on auto land, there's certainly a skill to that. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, it is gorgeous, isn't it? Thank you. Let's just have a look at our Al Nippon. He's going to park right here on the terminal in front of us. He's pulling into the gate. Yeah, I think I counted probably around 40 to 50 arrivals for us this morning. So we're going to have our fair share of action. It's not too bad, actually. Let's see if we can find the marshalers. Bit of heat distortion. I mean, it is a hot day. It's about 24 degrees Celsius here in Vancouver. Not as hot as Manchester. I saw one of the comments that you guys are roasting hot. 28 degrees Celsius in Manchester. So we've had that. I know what you guys are up against. It's certainly roasting hot. And we have another approach. We've got a Calgary inbound. That's the Westjet 109. Let's just get in position for him. 737 Westjet.
So 10 runway, 6 left, October 3010, taxi Echo Delta Delta 7. 26 left, 3010, Echo Delta Delta 7. Westjet 710.
Nice. Well done. Oh, wow, good stuff. Bit of wing wobble, customary wing wobble for us. Let's have a look at our Air Canada triple as he taxis into wherever he's going. Hello, Paul Brooks, John Fezza. Great to see you here, John. 31 degrees in Bristol, according to Sam Hockety. Wow, yeah, that is roasting hot. That's just over the top. Las Vegas temperatures. We've got an Edmonton inbound. It's a WestJet special. So, fast and furious this morning, guys. This is the WestJet Disney Bird. So, yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's the special Disney scheme. It looks really nice. We've seen it before. Mickey Mouse on the tail. Walt Disney World is the sponsor of this aircraft. So for those of you that are joining us for the first time, we do have our corporate aircraft arriving on the south side, which is 26 left. We're on 26 right, which is where most of the international and, well, I should say, most of the airline traffic comes in here where we're standing right now on the north side. So that's pretty good. So Cutesy, it says, yeah, WestJet has 2 of these special Disney aircraft. There's this one, and then the other one is different. Let's put it that way. Frozen. Yeah, the other one is Frozen, meaning that's the name of a Disney show. So I'm not too familiar with the Disney shows myself, but I'm more of an av geek. My time is spent consumed watching and producing aviation videos, so I don't have much brain space for the Disney stuff. I'm sure some of you might be able to empathize with me. But yeah, the kids like this airplane though. You can't beat Mickey Mouse for branding to appeal for the children. There you go. Mickey Mouse on the tail. We've got some heat distortion just because of our temperature, but that's okay. If we pull back, we can minimize that. Yeah, I like logo aircraft. I know you guys in the UK certainly have a lot of logo airplanes about too. I don't know, maybe you guys want to chime in what some of your favorite... The radio's a bit aggressive. I'm just going to kill the radio here. Maybe you guys might want to chime in as to what some of your favorite logo aircraft are out there. Be interesting to see what you guys like, what you guys are seeing over in the UK for logo airplanes. They're in vogue now, I would say. Yeah, look at that, it's gorgeous. Very nice paint and decal work there. So I guess yeah, the WestJet gates are on the south side of the terminal building. Got there. Oh, that's the other WestJet. Okay. Double WestJets. Let's pull back. We can see the 2 of them. Yeah, Cutesy would like to see the Frozen livery when it's -20. We don't. Well, I shouldn't say we don't. We rarely get that cold here in Vancouver. It can happen, you know, on the occasional, you know, once a 10-year basis. But yeah, we generally don't see that bitter cold. That's a Calgary, Alberta, Edmonton, over the Rockies. So when we get snow on the ground here in Vancouver, it's kind of special. All the aviation photographers head out to the airport to get their photos and videos. And okay, we've got a lander. We've got a small aircraft landing, guys, here on this side. Looks like can't quite identify it, but we'll go zoom in and see if we can find it. Looking for it. Yeah, I don't. Oh, there it is. Beach 1900D. Pacific Coastal. Sometimes they come over on this side. Usually they're a south runway movement because they park at the south terminal for the most part. Yeah, he's going fast. He's hard to pan that guy because it's like taxing at about 70 kilometers an hour. Look at him go. It's like a skateboarder. Wow. So there we go. Back to the main ramp. We've got a 787 taxiing, Air Canada 787. Let's see where he's going. Yeah, this is the Air Canada 112 heading to Toronto. So he's on his way outbound to Pearson Airport. This time of year here in Vancouver, the Vancouver-Toronto corridor is particularly busy. Air Canada generally operates about once hourly in each direction. Look at that, guys. Westjet. Climb out. Ooh, we had a float plane in there too, I think. Anyhow, let's come back to terra firma. Get her. So yeah, let's see what the Pacific Coastal. Yeah, looks like he's heading over to the south side. So for whatever reason, they vectored him in here. So let's have a look here. Cute Seal says, I see a lot of Beech 1900s. All C's. Oh, was that a C or a D? This one was a D. This is a D. That's a stretched upper deck jobby right there, actually. So, yeah, we've got a few heavies coming in. We've got another small aircraft on finals here, guys. They're hard to see because of the lighting, so they just sneak in. They kind of sneak in. I gotta see if I can. There he is. And yeah, so this is a Beech 1900C. So you can see that's not stretched upper deck. Also Pacific Coastal. Again, he's going to beat the band. Look at that. It's gangbusters. Time is of the essence. I mean, he's probably going. That's got to be 50 kilometers an hour, at least. He's got to be careful. He's going to rotate. Wow. Yeah, these guys are fast. So we've got a CRJ taxiing out. Air Canada Jazz. Let's see where he's headed to. This guy is the Air Canada 8996 heading to Phoenix. So he's heading over to the south side runway for his departure. And then here comes the Beech 1900. Yeah, he's taxiing like a Southwest Airlines pilot. Yeah, like a cowboy, right? The Beech 1900 guys are definitely cowboys. Well, okay, there. So he's got the jet in front of him, so he's got to go. He's got to go a little bit slower, perhaps. You know, not quite like a nutcase. So there we go. They're both heading in the same general direction. So Various says, ever since Air Canada introduced the masks on the color scheme, you know, in the cockpit, it's one of your favorite airline liveries. I love it too. I mean, the black and the black belly and the contrast, it is one of my favorite too. It's way better than Air Canada's previous schemes, the last two schemes. You know, the mint green scheme was a bit on the, you know, it was okay, but not great. But this scheme that we're looking at right now is really first class. Just, you know. And they've also got the Air Canada logo in the center of the lower belly, which is a nice touch. I think some of the Middle East airlines started doing that. Was it Emirates or Qatar? Maybe you guys can chime in. But I think they copied them. Yeah, the minty fresh color scheme, I did for an aviation enthusiast. It wasn't great because it was hard to photograph and hard to video. Anyhow, guys, we have another lander here. So let's get into position. Let's see. There it is. And this is inbound from San Francisco. This is Flair. Greases it down.
get those. Yeah. Let's get that detail. See, takes the second turn off. And we do have another lander, guys, right in close succession. So we've now got, what is that? We've got from Minneapolis, Delta Airlines 483. So we're just going to move our camera around for the Delta Airlines. There it is. 483 from Minneapolis. Got a little bit of wind that's hitting the mic. Nothing too serious, I don't think, but it is there. I'm aware of it. Going to the end too. Must be full of passengers. Just gonna go right to the end. Look at that, yeah. Almost like a heavy. Wow, right to the end of the runway actually, guys. Full 10,000 feet. Look at that. That is incredible. Well, I guess he wanted to save the brakes. Nothing wrong with that. We can't fault him for that. But we have another aircraft on finals, so we'll do our standard operating procedure. Oh, hang on. We got a 7-8 climbing out on the north side or south side. Okay, now we can go get our Q400 here, guys. Westjet Encore. Nice and tight. And he's taking the Lima taxiway. So yeah, slower aircraft, lighter aircraft. He's able to take advantage of our Lima taxiway here. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a busy morning. So long may it continue, right, guys? These guys usually turn their engine off while they're taxiing just to save the fuel. I'm expecting him to do that any second. Usually it's the port side engine that they kill just about now. So let's just see if he does that. No, not yet. Still running both engines. You never know, right? Yeah, it's strange. Again, most of these Dash 8 Q400s, once they're off the active, they shut one of their engine, at least one of their engines down. Yeah, they wouldn't shut down both engines. Yeah, strange stuff. Maybe he forgot. Who knows? Well, it's what. Here's our Delta pulling in. There he is. It's our Minneapolis Delta. Well, guys, we've got another inbound, so stand by one. It is a... we've got an Air Canada A340 inbound from Winnipeg. It's the 297. So we're just going to get our camera set up for you guys. We bring him in. There he is. We got him. We got him. Just zoom in a bit there. Yeah, this is our morning Winnipeg service. Nice flight. About 3 hours airtime from Winnipeg in this direction. Beautiful. Isn't that nice? Decent rollout. Buckets stowed. Yeah, speaking of Airbuses, Air Canada will... The A319s will be retired probably within a year or two, but the 320s will stick around for a bit longer. The A320s are actually going to replace the A319s over at Air Canada Jets, which is the sports charter facility operation at Air Canada. So the 319s will be going, the 320s are going over to Jets. That's the plan. So we've got a few more years of A320 service with Air Canada to enjoy. Thank you very much, Phil. We've got a Westjet. Phil tells me we've got a Dash 8 on final. So we're going to pull the camera around for that. Hello from Ghana. It's Henry. Hello, Henry from Ghana, my namesake. I hope all is well in Ghana. Today? Or this evening? There's the Dash 7. Dash 7. There's the Dash 8. And Andy from Airliners Live is joining us. Hello, Andy. Glad you're here. Soaking up the action with me. Nice and slow. Look at that. He's really slowed it down there. Should we go in for the nose shot? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know. I've kind of got a thing for the Dash 8 nose shots, because they go slow enough that you can actually get in there nice and tight and maybe see the pilots. So we got our first donation. Ian Deco, £5. Ian, thank you very much, Ian, for the £5 donation. Ian says, Henry, did you catch Edelweiss on Tuesday evening? I saw it. Yes, I did. Ian, I was out here doing filming clips for Airliners Live, actually, so I did see Edelweiss. I should say that the evening action here at YVR is absolutely fantastic. We may do a pop-up. I'm just going to kill the radio because it's just actually going non-stop, and it's cutting into my ability to communicate with you guys. So, yes, I was out here on Tuesday evening. It was absolutely magnificent. We had Icelandair, we had the Swiss, we had the EVA 787, we had British Airways A380, we had a Convair 580 of Kelowna Flightcraft, we had a Convair 5800 of Kelowna Flightcraft, we had a Summit Air ATR 42 Cargo Bird, we had a Sichuan A350, we had the Turkish Airlines 777. What have I forgotten? Basically, it was 2 hours of non-stop heavy action. So I was out here at 6 p.m. So that's, of course, 2 o'clock in the morning UK time. But I'm definitely going to do a pop-up show for the evening here in Vancouver, and those of you that can attend, great. If not, you guys can watch the video after. It's well worth watching because it's aircraft that we don't see at this time of day. So it's a lot of the Asian heavies, and of course it's the British Airways A380 if it's on time. British Airways has been operating pretty much with consistent 2-hour delays on their A380 service into Vancouver. So as the days get shorter, our ability to film that is going to get less and less. I got to get us into position here, guys. We've got a lander. We got a large aircraft landing. Where is it? Looking for it. Somewhere out there. And gosh, yeah, there it is. There it is. So this is our Air Canada's 861 from Heathrow landing. Great. Coming in nicely. As he flies to the runway. Well done. Beautiful. Yeah, I never get tired of watching large aircraft land. I'm sure 99.999% of the people watching with me now would agree. No, that was good. That was nice stuff. So yeah, the evening show here in Vancouver, which would go from about 6 p.m. local until about 8:30. We're going to do that as a pop-up show. And again, you guys can watch it after the fact and soak it up. But we don't have too much of a window of opportunity because the days are now starting to get shorter. And in a few months, of course, it'll all be happening under the cover of dark, so we won't be able to film it. So I'm going to do at least as many as I can nighttime pop-up shows. I mean, we'll try to announce them with as much advance notice as we can, and it's filmed from this location, but you guys will be impressed. I'm a huge fan of classic airplanes, airplanes from the 50s, and we have the Colonial Flight Craft Convairs, right? Those are 1950s built aircraft, and they perform for us. They come in and they land beautifully, trailing all their black sooty smoke on approach. Not environmentally green, but it is cool. And you just don't see that anymore. They're aircraft from a different era. Jim C., thank you so much for the £1.79 super chat. That is much appreciated. Stevie B., thank you very much, Stevie, for your 9-month premium membership. Stevie B says, Allers and Henry, you're doing a great job. Well, trying to do my best, right? Trying to have a fun show for you guys. Keep all the action going, and I think we're going to be good. So we're going to have lots of action this morning. That's for certain. So we've got another aircraft on final, guys. We have from Chicago. It's United Airlines 1958. It looks like an A320. So let's go pull into position for him. There it is. We got it. It's a long flight. It's about 3.5 hours or thereabouts, inbound from Chicago. Let's zoom in. Yeah. Yeah, they're, I guess, for whatever reason, these airplanes must be pretty full, but pretty heavy. So they're just, because of their speed and their weight, they're not able to take the Lima taxiway. They have to either go to the second taxiway or right down to the very end. We've got another aircraft on finals, guys. This is a big boy. It's Air Canada 787. It's from Zurich. It's the 883 service inbound from Zurich. So let's do our stuff. And again, I'm not running the radios just because it's been rather verbose, and I want to be able to talk to you guys. So there it is. There's our Zurich inbound. It's there. I think we're in pretty good position here for him. Oh, nice flare. Well, that's gorgeous. I liked how he flew the nose wheel there, guys. He was doing a wheelies there. He flew the nose wheel for quite a few hundred feet. Several hundred feet he flew the nose wheel. That was finesse. Kudos to the whoever's landing that was. Could have been the first officer, could have been the captain. Wow. Yeah, that was beautiful stuff. Very beautiful stuff. Yeah, the Swiss flight full of psychoanalysts. Could be. It could have been full of psychoanalysts, or it could have been full of aviation fanatics as well. Switzerland probably has the world's second highest population of aviation fanatics. Of course, I'm going to say number one would be the UK. Number two and number three probably are tied for Switzerland and Japan for the number of aviation fanatics in proportion to population. I mean, the Japanese are just rabidly fanatical about aviation. I mean, every airport in the country has an obs deck. Okay, guys, we have a Calgary inbound. This is the Air Canada Flight 211. It's a MAX, and time is of the essence. So close your eyes while I do the 180. Get into position for our Max from Calgary. There he is. There she is. Just a 1 hour flight over the rocks to Vancouver. Serious reverse thrust. The pilots are doing a good job. They're just performing so nicely for us, making it look easy. Lots of finesse this morning. Finesse is the operative word this morning, guys. For Mr. Wobbly Hand, that's usually me, says nice quality this morning. Amazing quality. Well, that's good. Glad to hear that our quality is meeting standard. Long may it continue. Do they brake hard, or is it all reverse thrust? I think it depends on the airplane, depends on the pilot. I think every aircraft is different. So you have a combination of pilot, conditions, etc. You know, whether they want to make the close taxiway, or they're going to save their brakes and just go to the end. So I think that's completely variable, whether they're using all thrust, brakes and thrust, mostly brakes. You know, it's just one of those things that's completely dependent on the pilot who's in control of the aircraft once they touch down. What I will say though is the 737 MAX makes a hell of a racket when it pulls reverse. So louder than other aircraft out there. It's, you know, almighty loud. my home is just about, I don't know, 3 kilometers as the crow flies from where we're standing. And when we're sitting out in the backyard, you know, having our summer relaxing time, we can hear these aircraft pulling their reverse. And I always know when it's a MAX, because it's just, you know, it's a racket, right? That's nice. Taxiing in quite nicely for us. Nice and slow. No panic, which is good. So Tom Hughes says we have an Air Canada 7-3 in from Montreal coming up. Thank you for that, Tom. That's awesome. I always appreciate the help from you guys, telling me what's coming in, just to give me the heads up. I do see it. It's a little bit ways out, so but I've got visual contact, so I'll just slowly get us in position for that. Phil said the same, so thank you, Phil. You guys are rock stars. I really appreciate the help. That is so much appreciated. So, yes, this is the Montreal Air Canada Flight 303 that we've got coming in. Runway 26 right here at YVR. You're watching the Airliners Live Vancouver show. This is our regular show. We try to present to you every Thursday at the same time, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So that's our plan. Let's zoom in here. Get tight. There we go. I like how he sits down on the oleos once the airspeed gets broken there. Bit of wing wobble, customary. They're saying hello to us with that wing wobble. Yeah. Yeah, the 737 sits very low and compact on its oleos. So once airspeed is bled off, which is pretty quick after landing, they just sink down onto the oleos in the landing gear. Oleos are the shock absorbers of the main gear of a commercial airliner. So the other thing is when they're taking off, they can be riding very high on the oleos just before they hit V1. So the aircraft are like on stilts. So the expression is they're at that point riding high on the oleos. That's a neat thing to see, right? That's seconds before a rotation. Hello, Bobby Dazzler. JJ says she's enjoying our show every week. Thank you so much, JJ, for hanging out with us. Again, I just love being here. The weather is magnificent. It's a beautiful summer's day here in Vancouver. Again, gentle breeze, not too hot. I've got my ice cold water with me. I'm wearing my sun hat. I've got my suntan lotion on. There's some birds floating around. Fresh air. It really doesn't get better than this. I mean, those of you that have been with us since we started in the fall or in the spring, you know that we have had our epoxy weather, rain blowing into the camera and whatnot. It's all par for the course here in Vancouver, much like the UK. We just have to grin and bear it, make do the best we can, and have fun. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. Try bringing the radios on, see what happens. Okay, I'll turn the radio on. See if it can be a bit interesting for us. Andy says Martin didn't do too well in the heat today. Yikes. We got a medevac landing on the left side. Yeah, so for Martin, you know, when you guys are filming in the heat, you know, what I always do is I bring an aluminum bottle. I put half ice, basically. Fill the thing half with ice, cold water, and then I've got ice cold water for the entire time I'm out here. Prevents dehydration. Ooh, what Air North, guys. Nice rotation. It's the 500. It's a nice bonus for us. As he climbs out. Heading up to Whitehorse. It's about a 2-hour, 45-minute flight from here. That was good. Glad we got that guy. That was a nice little bonus for us. Okay. I'm just reading the comments here that Andy says he's been asleep the whole afternoon. Most of the day was spent out filming in 30 degrees heat. Well, yeah, I mean, oh my God. He should be at home, feet up, with ice cold drinks and just relaxing. Because, yeah, it is hard work, you know, filming in 30-degree temps. I mean, it's only about 24 right now, so I'm comfortable. So zero complaints. But when you get over 26, 27, that's tough. That's tough. So yeah, they were out at the airport filming for you guys. So you guys will get to see, I'm sure you'll see the results of their hard work in clips. So we've got Phil says we've got a Dash 8 400 from Castlegar coming in. Yeah, the Castlegars are just a few minutes out. It's the Air Canada Jazz 400. You can see him on the flight radar. So we've got an Okay, we got a departure, guys. It's the medevac that's coming out this way. It looks like a citation. So we shall see. Yeah, come to Australia for the summer, which is their winter. Although you guys have had a lot of rain down in Australia, I believe. Certainly in Sydney. You guys got saturated, which I heard about. There was some bad flooding in Sydney. And Ontario, yes. Esther Beacock says in Ontario we are having a break from the heat. Now that's awesome, yeah, because Ontario was roasting hot quite recently, so yeah, they deserve a nice break. What's the difference between a Q400 and a Dash 8? It's a good question, Stevie B. Dash 8, 100 and 200 and 300 are progressively longer aircraft, but the Q400 was a mega stretch on the Dash 8. Mega stretch. I think it carries about 80 passengers. And it has all new composites, new technology, much higher rated engines. It's a hot rod. So this is our Castlegar. Yeah, so this is a Q400. It's got the very much uprated engines, completely different props. It's a stretch even beyond the Dash 8-300, and I believe it seats about twice the number of passengers as the Dash 8-100 and 200. Those were like 30 passengers. This thing is like 70 passengers. Or maybe more, maybe 75 passengers. So yeah, this is a real faster, bigger, more efficient version of the Dash 8. It's a hot rod because those engines are real powerhouses. So the performance, short field performance, fuel efficiency is just way better on this aircraft compared to the original, well, the earlier Dash 8 100, 200, and 300 series. The Dash 8 100 first went into service around 1983. Around that time, 83, 84. Then came the 200, which was a hot and heavy version of the 100. And then the Dash 8-300 was a stretch on the 100-200. So instead of carrying 30, 35 passengers, it was more like a 40, 45 passenger machine. So I hope that gives an explanation as to what the difference is between a regular old style Dash 8 and a Q400. Made by the same company, which changed its name about a half a dozen times. It's de Havilland Canada, Bombardier Regional Aerospace, Canadair. So we've got another Dash landing here, guys. And Coriel, thank you for joining Premium Economy. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, Coriel, welcome to Premium Economy. Thank you very much for that upgrade. We appreciate your support, Corey. And Esther Meacock, thank you very much for your generosity. Esther has gifted 5 Airliners Live memberships. Thank you very, very kindly, Esther. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show. It's just as busy as I had predicted. It's hard. Oh, yikes, guys. Yikes. I saw big air. There it is. Air Canada on the climb out. We heard him on the radio, of course, calling for his departure just a few seconds ago. So there he is. Climbing like a homesick angel. And he's... So, where were we? Where were we, guys? Where were we? There's our Dash making its way to... So that's it, yeah, making its way to the U.S. gates. Let's see if we've got anything.
Not sure if he's made the switch or not, but just monitor the out of town 1442.
Let's see.
I'm on there now, man. Okay, yeah, with the job, just working the ball.
Hang on a second.
Just got a warning trainer if you're not already there, monitor 187.
See, there, his engine's off. There we go. He did it. He's got the engine looking silly. Saving the gas.
Uniform Sierra, the wind 210 for westbound your discretion, contact 124 to the 3rd Charlie.
look at our next arrival. Yes, our next arrival will be Westjet. Flight 707. It's a 737 inbound from Toronto. It should be here in a few minutes. So, that is nice. So Finnair fan was plane spotting in Turku, Finland. I'm sure that was extremely interesting. I'd love to go there. Turku must be quite a small place. I guess it's mostly Dash 8s that are flying into Turku, just to guess. Coriel says her dad is on Lufthansa 492. Would be nice to see this Lufty Queen arrive. Yeah, that arrives a bit after our show is after our show finishes. So we won't be able to see Lufty today. Let's have a look here. Helsinki has many planes. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Helsinki's super busy, of course. So I've now got visual on our Westjet in from Toronto, the Westjet 707. It's not a Boeing 707, it is flight number 707. So it's kind of a bit of ways out right now, but it'll appear on our screen soon. Yeah, guys, if you can just hit the like button, smash the like button, I'd appreciate it. Costs nothing to do that, and helps our channel out. So the more likes, the better. That is if, in fact, you're enjoying today's show, which I hope you are. There it is. It's flying nicely towards the threshold. It's over the piano keys. He's lined up nicely. He's pulling some good reverse, guys. Yeah, that's the way you do it. No messing about. He's making the Lima taxiway. Bravo, bravo. Yeah, he's a big jet, and he made the Lima taxiway today, unlike many of his peers. So that's the beauty of reverse thrust. That's nice. Good stuff. I mean, the Q400s have made the Lima taxiway, but you know, they're a different kettle of fish than this big Boeing. So kudos to this guy for pulling off the Lima taxiway instead of rolling it out further. So that was cool. Kenneth Say, welcome to Premium Economy, Kenneth. We very much appreciate your upgrade. It's nice to see you here in Premium Economy. Yeah, we've got our Korean cargo bird in the background, usually inbound from Guadalajara. Sometimes it departs for us. So, depending on just how things go. But yeah, that's sitting out there as it normally does. So here, look what we've got. This is our Korean cargo triple. It's a regular resident here at Vancouver. And then another regular resident, seems to live here more than in China, is this China Southern 787. See, that comes in the evening time, and then it sits all day long. So that's kind of how they run that operation. Kenneth Say, I love aviation. Yes, I do. We all do. You found the right place, Kenneth. Welcome. So let's get into position for our arrival. There he is. This is our Air Canada 107 from Toronto. It's 321.
Looks like they're planning to go to golf. There's one going to the start box, so I'll further for you shortly. Will I set that up now? That's all right. Thanks. Anything runway from the threshold runway 13 track eastbound between the parallels and towards the tower.
There we go. So he's not going to do the Lima taxiway. It's going a little bit, rolling further out. Second taxiway for him. Yeah, so this was inbound from Toronto. This is the Air Canada 107. And Kevin D, thank you very much, Kevin, for your generous donation of 10 Airliners Live memberships. That is so generous and so fantastic. That is great, Kevin. Thank you very much. Battery checks, and we're at 12%, so I'm glad I checked. This is a pretty good time to do the battery change, actually, because there's nothing on approach. So I'll do a countdown and we'll change our battery. We'll try to get it done fast for you guys so we're not messing about. So as I say, I'll do a countdown, guys, and we'll change the battery. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'll be back momentarily, guys. Getting set up here with everything back on board here for us. So I think we're welcome back. That was our battery change, so we got that out of the way. We got that done. Good. That was a quick one. So this guy's going to the inside horseshoe, I'm guessing. So let's see if my guess is right. So Tom Hughes says we've got a United A319 inbound from Denver, and I see it. I do see it. Tom, oh, there's our Airliner. Yay! That's our Thursday morning charter departure, which we see all the time. You guys have watched it with me many times. It's the mining charter. It takes miners up to mine strips in northern British Columbia, so off he goes. Yeah, so that's cool. We got to see that. And let's get ready for our United Airlines It's going to be here shortly. Just setting up right now. So again, this is our Denver United Airlines 537. We're going to get set up. And where is it? Yeah, there it is. Looking right where he should be. That's it. There we go. Okay, we've got a Delta departure on the other side, and we have a Air Canada Jazz Q400 landing on this side. Flight 8653 from Portland. So we're just going to watch it land right here before our very eyes.
Dallas 101, ground runway 26 left, altimeter.
There it is.
009er, taxi code, route name Delta 7.
Again, this is Portland, Air Canada Jazz.
And Dallas 101, if you don't have it handy, it's taxi Lima, Juliet, Hotel, Delta 7. 6 left, stop climb at 3,000 feet, Air Canada 114. 48 back up.
Nice rollout. Gentle. Easy as she does it. That's good. Again, see, he's able to make the Lima taxiway without any effort, just because of the nature of what he is. He's a small propeller plane. Well, we've got another lander here, guys. It's a Q400. So we'll watch it.
Pascal 105. Pascal 105. Pascal 105, ground runway 26.
There we go.
Altimeter 3009er, taxi turn. Thank you, Pascal 105.
A lot of Q400s this morning, aren't there?
Check 910, man, roger.
It's a popular airplane here in Canada. Well, what do you think? Pull back or nose? Pull back or nose? Let's go for nose. Now, some engine view. Bit of everything for everybody, right? Just to keep it mixed up, keep the variety going, keep it interesting. Yeah, that's the Lima taxiway, guys. Matt Smith, air something, takeoff on 26 left. Well, yes, there it is. That's it. That's it, Matt. Air Canada 740. I can't tell what that is. I think, yeah, hard to tell. It's a 787, I think. Oh, look at that. That was neat. Yeah, 2 for 1. That was cool. I did see that. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, where are we here? Yeah, there's our Q400 making his way to the gate. That's right, Dave. He was heading towards Surrey. Hello, Martin Bernard from South Africa. Great to have you joining us with our show here in Vancouver today. It's coming up on 12:10. We've got another Q400 landing here, guys. If I had $1 for every Q400, I'd have enough to buy me some groceries. It's a nice landing. Naturally, he's on the Lima taxiway, and we've got another Q400. We've got another Q400 landing here right away, guys. This is from Terrace. It's Westjet inbound from Terrace. Westjet inbound from Terrace, British Columbia. Many more of these we'll get. I guess quite a few. Hard to tell, but yeah, they're busy, aren't they? The Q400s. Yeah, Tom, thank you for telling me about that. Hello, Tony Hansen. CLT C5TT, I'm glad you liked the 3 Q400s that we had. Glad you like seeing those. Tyler says Airliner Live battery check. Yes, we did do the battery check. We've done it already, so we're good to go. We're at full battery pretty much, so I think we're fine, which is good. Oh, and we have a Q400 on arrival. Yeah, just another Q400. So this one is coming in from Prince George, Air Canada Flight 8344 from Prince George. Kind of in the background, you can see the mountains. That is Vancouver Island. Yeah, you can. It's just across the water there. Did any airlines go against the Dash 8 and operate the the ATR? Yes. Yes. Back in the 1980s, Canadian partner ordered the ATR 42. I believe it was Air Atlantic in Halifax. They actually had a fleet of 80 ATR 42s when many of the other Canadian regional airlines went with the Dash 8. So yes, there is a ATR history going back into the 80s. Currently, at present day, we have a number of ATR operators up in Whitehorse. They replaced their HS 748s with ATRs that are used in passenger combi configurations or pure freighters. And then we've got First Air have what is First Air? Yeah, First Air, of course. They've been operating ATRs for a very long time, probably 15 years, I'd say. First Air replaced their Hawker Siddeley 748 fleet with an ATR fleet. Then head over to Manitoba, and Calm Air replaced their Hawker Siddeley 748s with ATRs. They have both 42s and 72s today. Summit, which is based everywhere, kind of. They have ATR 42s and 72s, including ATR 72 freighters. So, who else? Yeah, we have quite a few ATR aircraft here in Canada, and a history of them as well. So, I haven't had many flights on ATRs though myself. I'm due. One of these years I'd like to fly up to Whitehorse and fly around on their ATRs. If I'm a good boy, maybe it can happen. So this guy, this 737 MAX that we're looking at is actually heading to Anchorage as Air Canada Flight 539. So, nice to see. Heading to Anchorage. This Boeing, beautiful Boeing. So Biddy Body Buddy says, having just found the site and having nice commentary. Well, I do my best. Thank you, Biddy Body Buddy. Do my best to keep it interesting, right? So, and I've got the ATC running as well. So if I'm not talking, you guys can hear what's going on.
539 is with you, Juliet. Hold short, Lima.
You can hear what's going on.
Juliet, Hotel Delta 7. Juliet, Hotel Delta 7, Air Canada 539.
Yeah, just like that. There's an example of it. So, what else is new here, guys? Did I mention already that Air Canada has ordered 787 freighters? Did I tell you guys that? Yeah. So Air Canada's got, I think, 2 or 3 on order. They're going to be built by the factory, Boeing factory freighters, 787s. The first delivery will be in 2024. So Air Canada's getting nice and aggressive on their freighter business, taking advantage of global logistic opportunities. Good for them. May they be successful. And Air Canada, as you guys know, has already taken delivery of their first 767 freighters. And very recently, I think in the last few weeks, they took delivery of their first Boeing-delivered factory 767 freighter. So, it's not in service. They flew it to Kansas City, and they've got to do certain certification work on the aircraft before it can be operated here in Canada. So I'm told that it's going to take a few months to get these certification hurdles passed. So we're probably looking at towards the end of the year or early in the new year when this first Air Canada 767 factory freighter goes into service. So hopefully we'll get to see it. So yeah, Air Canada's got some fun cargo news that I'd share with you guys today. Yeah, it's really neat.
Ground below Air Canada 210, Juliet to hold short, Lima, you have Bravo. 210, taxi Juliet, Hotel Delta, Delta 7.
Okay, Loopy says we have less than 100 subscribers required to hit 83,000. Can we do that tonight? Guys, if you're watching this show right now and you are not a subscriber to the Airliners Live channel, it won't cost you a farthing to hit that subscribe button. So please do hit that subscribe button if you're watching and you are not a subscriber to our channel. We can hit this number. We can hit 83,000, guys. So if you're sitting beside somebody watching, maybe a daughter or son, mother, father, aunt, uncle, great-grandfather, if they have an iPad, maybe ask them if they could subscribe to our channel. That would be amazing, guys. Even, yeah, whatever you guys can do. If you can recruit some subscribers to our channel, we will be grateful. Anyhow, we've got an approach. We have heavy metal on the approach. This is an Air Canada Max. It's flight 239 from Edmonton. So let's get our cameras in position for our Edmonton service. There it is. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Nice sink down onto the oleos. I love it. Yeah, you guys saw what I mean. He just sinks down nicely onto his oleos, gets comfortable, bleeds off the air speed, and no reverse. Not much reverse, guys. He's not going nuts on the... I don't think there's any reverse. Just spoilers and brakes. See? Here we have a pilot. He decided not to pull reverse. He just decided to roll it out gently. He rolled it out, he used his spoilers, and he just let the aircraft naturally bleed off the airspeed. So, good for him. He gave us an example, right? Because one of you guys asked earlier, you know, how do airplanes, is there a rule on it, whether it's all brakes or reverse thrust? So, I was saying that it's kind of a random thing based on the conditions and the pilot's decision. And we just had an example right here in front of us of a pilot who used essentially no reverse thrust. So we didn't hear anything. We didn't hear that almighty roar. We just saw him gently roll out. Nice and calm. Nice and beautiful and calm. So, you know, that's great finesse. He's pulled it off with style. And he gave us a good example today, too. So that's awesome. I see a little airplane lined up on runway 26 left, way out in the boonies. And for us lucky sods, we've got a Chicago inbound. It's American Airlines Flight 1717. It's a 737-8, I think. Ways out, though. Ways out. So, but we'll get it. We'll get in position. Yeah, it's again American Airlines 1717 inbound from Chicago. And Phil Sellers gives me the heads up. We've got a JAL 767 on the ILS. So he will nicely perform for us. Let's go get our American guys. Let's get our American. I guess this is a 737 8 or 9. I can't really tell. You guys can chime in on that. And where is he? There he is, center frame. We got him. We got him nicely, guys. Wife was asking about reverse thrust. No, we've just got wind here right now. Yeah, it's just wind hitting my mic there.
Open land, only 26 left, 1220 left. 26 left, 26 left.
That's wind. Let's see if this guy pulls any reverse for us. Yeah, he does. You can see the reversers, right? He's pulling reverse. See those reversers pulled back? Definitely pulling reverse. And they're stowed. Reversers are stowed because the engine reverser slid back into its housing. So that's the difference. If you're watching this video after we're live, you can actually go back and compare the difference, guys. So there you go. So Tom Hughes tells me it's the 767-300ER JAL JA6201 in from Narita. Yay, I see him. I'm getting excited because it's a 767 classic. I love my old aircraft. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I see him, guys. So we're just going to get set up because 767 action with passengers is wonderful.
Delta 7 line up, only 26 left, be ready to roll. Delta 7 line up, 26 left, ready.
There he is. Looking good, looking good.
Okay, future 6 right back, is it off 2, count it down, 1217. Altitude and over the ground for the 17, okay, 36 minutes next.
Flying the nose wheel. That is some serious reverse thrust, guys. And he flew the nose wheel about 500 meters. Wow. Yeah. That was a hell of a nose wheel flying, guys. Wow. Major wheelie action. Oh, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I mean, it was almost like he could have pushed, you know, hit the throttles forward and done a touch and go. That was simulator flying almost. No, that was good. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. That was great stuff. Wow. So nice to see these classic birds here in Vancouver. Wow, yeah, graceful, graceful. The pilot in command deserves a star or a medal or a nice sushi dinner. Do you guys like sushi? Yeah, here in Vancouver we have fabulous fish, and half the population is addicted to sushi, present company included. And we have amazing sushi here in Vancouver. It's the best. Outside of Japan, I don't think you can find it better than what we've got, because we've got so much great fish here in Vancouver. Salmon and, oh my goodness, tuna, just beautiful. God, I'm getting hungry right now thinking about it. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Looking good. Looking good. See where he's going to park. Let's go have a look at the nose. Can't quite make out the pilots in there. I know they're religious about wearing their masks and whatnot. We used to be able to see them wearing their masks. I'm sure they still are, keeping it safe. So yeah, great to see Japan Airlines here in Vancouver with their beautiful 767-300 classics. And we've got another lander, guys. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, sorry about that. I was distracted. Another American.
Delta 210, contact departure, airborne from Delta 7, clear takeoff by 267. I think that's departure, Air Canada.
It's nice too. Let's get our gel pulling into gate. Perfect timing. Oh, really good timing here. We're not always lucky, so it's nice when we are. Oh.
Your choice, Delta 5 or Delta 7, line up runway 26 left.
Ground marshals.
Russia 16610. Russia 16610, Delta 7, line up runway 26 left.
Oh, wow. Yeah, good stuff. So Cute Seal says the American was flight 1415 from Dallas. It was a 7378. Oh, that's this one. Silly me. Sorry about that. I was thinking it was the other one. I was so engrossed with the JAL that I got my Americans mixed up. Yeah. Lots of Americans here this morning, which is nice to see. They're here for the cruise traffic. Tyler Travel Tube. Nice. New York and NY in the US here. Okay, well, thank you for joining us from New York. Okay. No shortage of movements this morning. It's been busy, just the way we like it. Okay, so is it hot in Vancouver? It's about 23 degrees, something like that. So I would not call it hot. Another 5 degrees on top of this, and I'd say, yeah, then it's getting toasty. But no, It's comfortable. I'd call it comfortable here. Hello, Schrodinho from Germany, Hanover. Thank you for joining us from beautiful Hanover. Where's our... I thought I saw him. There we go. So we do have another aircraft on approach here, guys. I'm just getting my wires in line. It's a Air Transat flight 930 from Toronto. It's an A321. So we're gonna point the camera over at the approach here momentarily for our Transat inbound from Toronto. Just a second.
Thanks for sharing.
Okay, we're just going to do Air Transat now, guys. And, oh, look at that. We've got a United taxiing out as well. It's like a 900. So, let's get our Air Transat. This is an A321 inbound from Toronto. There it is. You guys can hear the little beeping. That's just a rotation beacon. Rotating beacon. A little bit of electrical interference. We are aware of it. Ooh, double bounce or single bounce. Reverse thrust. Yeah, nice. Nice stuff. Good fun. Happy passengers. What's the saying? Happy landing, happy passengers? Something like that. Yeah, it's good. Oh, good fun. Yeah, the engine tail colors, Wayne, are neat, aren't they? The yellow, and at first when I saw that, I thought they were leasing the engines from another operator, but then when I started seeing more than just one aircraft of Transat with the funky yellow engines, I thought, okay, well, that's their color scheme. It's different, certainly different. Not, you know, not too usual, is it?
2057 taxi to Hotel Delta 7.
Where the heck is he going? That's weird. Guys, look at this. He's going the wrong direction. The airport terminal is to the left, not to the right. I wonder if this guy's... Yeah, I don't know. That's wonky. He's that is bizarre. Yeah, there you go. He got his stuff together and figured out that he made a boo-boo. Anyhow, we've got an Air Canada Jazz inbound from Regina. So let's watch that now that the Transat has got their act together. They know where they're going. Okay. Where's
is. Yeah, so this is Air Canada Jazz CRJ inbound from Regina, flight 8191.
Going 63 tower ready. That's way 63 tower 1200 10 goes 15. Contact departure airborne from Charlie for takeoff 1260.
One bounce. There we go. Well, we're getting single bounces. Nice landing. We don't see as many CRJs out here as Dash 8s, but they do show up. Meanwhile, over here we've got a couple of aircraft being dragged around. Oh no, he's taxiing. That's the American actually. That's the American, and we've got a Q400 on finals. We've got a C series taxiing out, built in Canada. They call it an Airbus 220. I call it a C series, that's what Bombardier Canadair called it. Was a C series. But when Airbus bought the company, they decided to rebrand it as an A220. So I'm going to stick with C series. It's a nice airplane. Everybody that I have known that have been on the aircraft really they like it. They like it. So it gets rave reviews. And let's get our lander. Our Q400 lander.
Vancouver Tower today, flight 1277, visual 26 left. 77 number 1, runway 26 left, continue. How long continue? Block 1277.
Nice. I like the paint chips on the spoilers. These things, you can see the different colors on the spoilers. That's kind of neat. Only from the forward view though, right? It's different, isn't it? That's right. The Nightbot. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. We have another landing. We've got a Mexican inbound from Mexico City. It's Aero Mexico. There he is. Wow.
Bravo Charlie Darwin 200, taking us 15, westbound your discretion. Contact tower 12402 at truck.
That's reverse thrust. That's some serious reverse thrust, guys. He's using the airplane parts. He's not shy. He's not shy. So Tom Hughes tells me we've got a Westjet inbound from Edmonton. It's an 800. I do see it. Thank you, Tom, for that. Let's pull our camera around.
Charlie, you're identified. You can monitor outer tower and clear direct.
There it is. There she goes.
buckets right there. So, see if he stores the buckets. Yeah, there he goes. He stowed the buckets. They're not really buckets, are they? It's just the thrust reverser. Old aircraft like the 737-200 would have actual buckets that flew out backwards and stopped the aircraft. So, hence the term buckets. And we have another Westjet taxiing out right here before our very eyes. As one goes, one comes in, so WestJet's pretty busy. Tom Hughes says we have a Delta connection. Embraer 175 on approach from Seattle. Thank you, Tom. I'll get that for us. And Phil Sellers says we've got Korean Airlines 7879 inbound from Seoul. 5 minutes out. Guys, thank you so much for helping me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you a million. Thank you a million, guys. So let's get our... There we are. So this is our Seattle This is our Seattle inbound Embraer from Delta Express. This is Delta Connection flight 4062 inbound from Seattle.
167 ground taxi via Lima to the apron. Lima to the apron, Westjet 167.
It's nice. Bit of reverse. Not much necessary. Small airplane. So guys, we've got our heavy coming in now, which is our beautiful Korean Airlines Flight 71 inbound from Seoul. So we're going to just get right to it. We're not going to waste any time. And there it is. In all its glorious splendor.
Moving down to Charlie there. Snapchat 156 is off a hotel short of Delta. 156 Roger, continue the taxi behind Westjet Hotel and Golf to the apron. Hotel Golf, the behind Westjet Jazz 156.
Notice he did not fly the nose wheel. brought it down quick. It was like just seconds after the main gear landed to this runway service. He put the nose gear down, so he didn't fly the nose. Oh, whoa! We got something cool here, guys. We have. That's fast. That's fast, guys. ANA's already on its way out. Wow, they do not mess around. It's Japanese efficiency, right? Only the Japanese could be this efficient. Wow, I am mega impressed, guys. Oh my goodness, they turned this aircraft around in the time that we've been doing our show. Well, I think a lot of other airlines have a lot to learn. I mean, wow, kudos to the Japanese for being able to, have this amazing quick turnaround. Holy moly. That is really impressive, guys. I wasn't expecting to see this coming out so soon. I mean, the Chinese operators come in at night and they sit all day long. These guys come in and within an hour and a half they've turned a wide-body aircraft around. Yikes, I mean. The Japanese are super efficient, and it's impressive. Wow. What do you think, guys? Matt says Star Alliance need to change their liveries up a bit. Yeah, they could do it with an updating. The Star Alliance livery, it's been around for a very long time, hasn't it? I agree. I mean, it's nice. It's billboard titles, but it can be updated, I think. It's just a little bit, simple. Here's our Korean. Going inside the horseshoe, apparently. What else, guys? What else can I tell you? We had another Air Canada inbound here. Is that an A319? Yeah, it looks like a 319 to my eyes. On the Lima taxiway. And where was this guy inbound from? This guy was inbound from Calgary. Yeah, so the Air Canada A320 or 319 was inbound from Calgary as flight 213. So now this guy's going to pull into this gate right here in front of us.
Okay, 183 medevac at Charlie, line up 267. 267, Russia 1698 tower at Delta 7, line up runway 26 left, limit after another medevac King Air, but I'm interested heading 230, the balance is unchanged. 230, balance unchanged, line up 26 left.
Gate 68 for the Korean. We've got an inbound Alaska Airlines flight 2154 Q400 from Seattle. So it's almost here. So, well, there's our first flare of the show. We see a lot of these, don't we? Let's get the Alaska Airlines from Seattle.
Well, I don't administer that, but you might want to think about stopping at the customs ramp on the apron there. There's a BizJet just right now there on the apron.
Okay, where is that?
So, Alpha to the apron there, so once you get to the apron, I'll point it out, but there's an aircraft BizJet in front of it right now, a Challenger there just on the apron.
Okay, we'll look for it. Thanks, Westjet.
They're directing BizJets on the other side to customs. You guys know the customs building. I've pointed it out many times from our shows from the South Terminal. So this guy just arrived from Seattle. Alaska Airlines, or Horizon, I should say, Q400. And we have another aircraft on approach, which is, it's a Westjet. It's Westjet flight 113 from Calgary. So it is on short finals. Short finals, guys. Westjet. From their home base. There it is. Inbound from Calgary.
Westjet 1698. Nicely done, thanks. Westjet 1698, contact departure. Departure, see you, Westjet 1698.
There, he's flying the nose wheel. A little bit. It's a nice landing for us. Very nice landing. And there he goes. Off the active. Spoilers have been stowed. WestJet needs an upgrade in their livery. I agree, 100,000,000%. It's too boring, I guess, is that the right word? Yes. Air Canada's livery is 1,000,000 times better than WestJet's. I don't mean to pick sides, it's just about graphics we're talking here. And Air Canada's livery, the way they upgraded it, is just a beautiful work of art. And WestJet, yeah, they're definitely due for a livery upgrade. Now, what is this guy doing? He's doing the same stupid stuff. He's heading out to the ocean. I mean, what? Look at this, guys. He should be turning left, I think. Let's watch him. Let's watch him, because he's now the second aircraft to do this. Unless there's some construction that they're doing on the taxiway surface that causes them to do that. Maybe. Maybe, right? Maybe, guys. It's very possible. Very possible. So, maybe it's not as daft as it looks. Very possible. Okay, we got another aircraft on approach. Let me just see what it is, guys. What have we got? It's another Q400, speak of the devil. And it is a Air Canada Jazz flight 8275 from Kelowna. And he's just about here, so give me a second. Give me a second. Kimona.
On Hotel Mike, exit left on Echo. Virtual runway at 13,
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna give me 1 second. Oh, sorry about that. I just had to take care of something. There we go. Yeah, so this is inbound from Kimona. Hello, Manuel Moreno from Venezuela. Thank you for joining us. That is nice to see you joining us from Venezuela. I'm sure our airport's not as interesting as yours. Look at this. This guy's on the move. This is the Korean Airlines cargo bird. So there it goes. We've seen these go before, haven't we? This is heading to Incheon as Korean Airlines Flight 278. So, yeah, nice to see large aircraft moving. And we have a Air Canada Jazz RJ in from Sacramento, Flight 8595. Which is just setting up on approach right now. So 3 things actually going. We've got a wide body departure south side, we got the Korean, and we have the CRJ. So I'm gonna have to, we're here watching landings, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the landings. That's what we're gonna focus on, because I just can't, of course, have the camera at 3 different locations at the same time.
Oscar 1610, Vancouver Tower, number 1, runway 26 left, continue approach 1 in position, speed will be good, they'll be rolling momentarily. Your discretion, company's pulling on a 15 off your left. Mike, fire away.
That's some serious nose wheel flying. Inbound from Sacramento, CRJ. So guys, remember, of course, we've got the Airliners Live Super Sunday show this Sunday. You'll want to tune into that. That'll be a good show. That's the big show of the week, the big Airliners Live show of the week, Super Sunday. Loopy, thank you for the £2 donation. And Andy from Airliners Live as well, 99 pence. Thank you so much. Guys, very much appreciate it. So there we go. There goes our Korean. If it can focus. Sometimes in the heat, right? We just have to, kind of like that. Might decide to, there, better. That's right. So according to the Nightbot, which is, oh, sorry, we got another rival, guys. Sorry. Coming in fast and furious. Looks like another CRJ. Yeah, CRJ, Air Canada Jazz. And we have another Q400, I believe, lining up on approach. So, Joanne Mason, thank you for the £2. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Joan says, loving the stream, Henry. Thank you. And Ronnie Middlehurst, thank you for your £2 donation. Very much appreciate it. John Feza, 99 pence. Thank you so much. All donations are very much appreciated, guys. Thank you very, very much for that. Yeah, Ronnie Middlehurst, £2. Thank you for that donation. Loopy, I think we mentioned Loopy. And what else can I tell you guys? Well, busy. Our busyness lived up to expectations, which was kind of good. So, yeah, it's been fun. It's been really fun. I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. And yeah, again, we've got Airliners Live Super Sunday show coming up this Sunday. You're definitely going to want to check that out and attend. That's going to be a great show. Hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler in Manchester in time for that. So,
well, guys, it's been fun. The time went by super quick. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Yeah, it's just really nice weather. We had good traffic. It was forecast for good traffic and good weather, and the forecast came through for us. So it was awesome. I just really had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I thank you guys for joining with me today. And what can I say? I'm wishing you all a good evening, good morning, good afternoon. And those of you that are joining us from locations that we have not seen on our show too frequently, like Venezuela and Finland, thank you. Thank you for coming out and hanging out here with me. I really appreciate it. So, from all of us at Airliners Live, we thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us. So, we look forward to seeing you at our next show. Thanks again, guys, and you all take care. Bye for now, and happy spotting.